How are you guys doing? This is fantastic news for the first week of January 6, 2022.
Fantastic views. You said fantastic news.
I said fantastic views. Views. Okay, what do you have?
All right, I want to start off with the movie juggernaut right at the moment, which is the new Spider-Man movie, No Way Home. Right? It's been out 3 weeks and it's made over 600 million domestically here in North America and 104 billion worldwide. I mean, that's massive.
Yeah, so that is not the animated film, that's a live action film.
It is. The third in that trilogy of No Way movies that are coming up from Sony. That makes it the 10th highest growing film of all time, which is pretty impressive.
Amazing. That's crazy. So how do you get these numbers? Just let the audience get, where do you get the numbers for the box office?
I go online. I usually check out Box Office Mojo, those other sites that tell you what the...
But if you guys go to boxofficemojo.com, that's where you find the movie and then you see, sometimes you can see the budget that they invested in the film and then you see the outcome. And you see the release dates, you see the weekends, you also see the territories, you say North America, but now it's like worldwide.
Yeah.
But we live in an age that they say, let's release this movie, and they just go and open that to the whole world.
This is such a great movie, guys. It has tons of heroes and villains in it.
That's awesome. So as you were watching the film, you can obviously see like all the animation, right? The visual effects,
Right.
the matte painting. Is it full of that? Is it like...
It has some great visuals, okay, but it also has some great acting from these top-notch actors. It runs long, 2.5 hours long, but it doesn't feel long, and that's the sign of a great movie. Go check it out.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. And then the animated movie, which is called the Spider-Verse, that's now been announced that it will be going in production in Sony Vancouver. That's awesome. Good. What did you have?
Okay, the next movie I want to talk about is this one, Sing 2, released by Universal, and it's made in a couple weeks $90 million domestically and 145 million globally. It's a nice family film. It's very cartoony, it's a musical. You've seen it, right?
I've seen it. I'm singing these things. I'm singing it because I usually don't like musicals as much, but this one, what makes a difference is that it's not a musical per se, but they're singing all these songs from Lady Gaga, right? And like really popular songs. And the acting, it's so engaging, it's so funny.
Well, top-notch actors they're using. Reese Witherspoon, Matthew McConaughey, and Scarlett Johansson.
Right, but also like the animators, like that crew, the animators, the art directors, the concept artists, it's just amazing and the visuals are stunning. The choreographies, right, the costumes, like whoever's doing that, like great work.
Well, it's a great studio. It's an Illumination studio located in Paris, France.
Yeah, those are the same that they made Minions.
Right, yes, Despicable Me franchise, so.
Yeah, I have a couple of things. We also opened something in VANAS, which is open VANAS USA. This is something that we were working on for the last whole year, and we were now approved to open VANAS USA in the state of Washington.
Right, just south of us.
Exactly, so if you can picture Vancouver, British Columbia, and then you drive for about half an hour, then the next state in the USA is Washington.
If they let you in.
Exactly, yeah, because of COVID and my friends, obviously. But the idea is that the biggest city down there is called Seattle. And Seattle has this ecosystem for technology, movies, games, like all the biggest companies are also there. And we're also on the West Coast. So this is also a really big announcement for us to have this location for you guys. For now, it's fully online. And it offers the same framework as VANAS, the same faculty, right? And we have a lot more new teachers from the USA, but most importantly, we have now USA credentials. And that is important because if you go to VANAS USA, it's because you want to work and study right in the USA. So you graduate with those credentials and then you try to get your foot in the door in the local scene. Anyway, that's kind of cool. We're very excited. So accept the application for that. Accept the application for VANAS as well, VANAS Vancouver. Right, we will have the same start dates on that.
All right, the last film I want to talk about is something I recommend. It's called Poupelle of Chimney Town. It's based on a children's book. It came out of Japan. It's a first film from Studio 4 Degrees, and it's also a first directing job for Yusuke Hirota.
Japanese.
It's the true, best use of animation, where you're doing something you can't do in live action. One of its main characters is made of garbage. Okay? You can't do that with live action, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah, when you showed this to me and I opened the trailer, like it really captured me like in 3 seconds. I was like, wow, that looks so interesting. The visuals, the main character that is just like these pieces of garbage, and then he moves and he talks and he's doing all these things. It's so interesting, and what I really like is that it's a studio in Japan, and you don't really see that, like those many movies from Japan, I would say. It's good to see more, aside from Studio Ghibli, that we see now a lot more studios. And also what's exciting for the director is that it's his first time, his debut as a director, right? Lots of responsibility, because these films are expensive, they take a long time to produce, so you want to really, make the moviegoer experience a really great one, as for everybody. So I think there's a lot on the shoulders of this director,
Yusuke Hirota.
Yusuke. So kudos to you, Yusuke. Sorry about the name. We'll get it, but kudos to you, that's awesome. Great to see all that stuff. Okay, my last update is that you guys know that we've been working on rehashing our technologies, specifically our FAME division. FAME is the platform that you guys go, schools use it for their students. We've been working on that for the last year and a couple of months. It's a big project. It's coming up. We're doing alpha testing for the moment. We're in the second phase of the alpha testing. We have 3 engineers working on that, and it's looking great. We've seen previews, it's working. It's also broken, but we're fixing that one, and it's broken again, so we're fixing that through the alpha testing. We'll make an announcement, right, when we see that it's coming soon for you guys to use it, right? And we'll be looking for beta testers to help with all the bugs and issues from the system. Aside from that, we've done fantastic views.
Okay, thanks for joining us in the first week.
Awesome. See you next time.